I'm dedicating my life to unrequited love. Are those dice?
God bless.
Hunting bow, body bow, arrow, smoke, potion.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then? What would you like?
I'd like you to teach me something.
It can be done, but it doesn't come free. You know how it is. Years of hard work and self-sacrifice. What do you want to know?
I'd like to get faster at shooting.
Fine. But it'll take some time.
I'm looking for your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard. It's no secret.
I don't have time to argue with you. I'll pay you. Take this and talk.
You're mad. Pa doesn't deserve any help. But do what you want. Just don't tell him you gave me any money once you find him. He'd just take it from me and spend it on booze.
Where did he go? Tell me.
The last thing he said was he found a dead deer near the pond, and he wanted to go and see if there were any wolves about. So I'd go down below the cottage, walk along the shore, and then turn north into the old forest. If he didn't get boozed up and forget, that is. Wouldn't be the first time.
What's your problem with him? He's your pa. You shouldn't talk about him like that.
All he does is drink and doesn't care about anyone else. Why would I talk about him in any other way? He's like a big, drooling infant. Ma and me are always at his beck and call. So I say we should let him deal with it himself.
Nice.
Be that as it may, I'm going out to look for him.
No need to rush. At least it would give him time to sleep it off and come home on his own.
Okay, he don't like his father. Let's see if we found something.
I apologize.
And nothing special. damage to that. What's up there? Let's see.
Ave Maria.
Some balls. Crossbow, ladies food. Horseman gunner. Should I? Nah, leave it. Nothing important here, I guess. Red trespass, retrospective advisor, expedition, okay. Nothing especially, I think. Go and save. Let's see. Let's go here. Here. Up. Somebody's here.
There's someone up in that tree there. If I don't help him, those wolves will eat him alive.
Get out of here! Yes! Go on! starting to think I'd turn into a branch. What the hell are you doing? I'll break my legs if you don't make room for me down there. Watch out! I'm coming down! Jesus! Mary Joseph! And an arse! My foot! Ah! Sacra!
You alright?
I fucked up my bloody ankle, damn it! Thank God you were passing by. Otherwise they'd have eaten me for sure! I'm forced to check. Huntsman!
Your wife sent me.
My dear Zlata. Thank God for her. What's your name?
Henry.
And thanks to you as well, Henry. You've got to... Ah! That hurts. You've got to carry me.
No.
Christ in heaven. Of course this happens to me.
Where do you want me to carry you? We're a long way from the nearest sawbones.
I've got a hideout not far from here.
What are you going to do there? Someone should have a look at that foot.
No. First we have to pick up Pepik at the hideout. Then you'll take us... Fuck! Ow! You'll take us both home.
Who's Pepik?
Pepik is my best friend.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
What's so hard to understand? You've got to get me there. I left Pepik tied up in the camp when the wolves came after me.
Where is that hideout of yours? Is it far?
Not far. But not all that close either.
That's just great.
Look, the best thing will be if I give you directions as we go.
I'll help you then.
Throw me over your shoulder, and I'll tell you where to go. I just need a drink first, or I'll pass out from the pain. Do you want some?
All right. If I'm going to carry you the whole way, I'll need the strength.
You're my kind of fella. To good fortune, the treacherous bitch.
Oof, that's strong. How can you drink this stuff? Christ.
Back me up. What are you waiting for? Let's go that way.
Which way?
That way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn away from the pond. Go around the bushes and keep going till you reach an old fallen tree. Yeah! The tree trunk's covered in moss. You can't miss it. It's north from here. Ow! Damn it! Man! I told you to be careful! You're carrying me like a corpse.
Sorry, but you'll just have to manage. Otherwise, I'd have to drag you by the feet.
No dragging. It's bad enough already having to smell your breath.
As if you smelt like a spring meadow.
That's the fallen tree. I can't get my bearings when I'm upside down. I know. Keep going in the same direction until you come across an anthill. Then I'll tell you what to do.
Oh, don't you dare puke on me. Oh. No. Oh, don't do it.
Bloody nasty. I nearly painted your back.
Bro. That's good, thank you.
Here's the anthill. Look at those fellas go. They're as busy as hell. It's making me thirsty looking at them. You know what? Take me to the alehouse and... Dad.
What?
I said fuck it. Let's go for a drink. Yeah! Take me to tacos. They've got the best ale.
Are you mad? I'm not going to carry you to the tavern. We're going to your hideout.
All right. Shit. You're right. We have to find... I nearly forgot about the poor fella. Take me to the north, along the stream. There's a birch there that's split in two. A real peculiar tree. You'll know it when you see it.
Ah, fine. As long as it's not too far.
That's the way. Not much further now. Carry on into the forest. There'll be a marker on a tree there.
A marker?
Aye. A cross carved into the tree and a pile of stones next to it. The folks that work in the woods here mark all sorts of interesting places and stashes. Come on. Let's move! Pepe! Pepe! Where's her big ear boy?
Epic!
Good idea. We just have to yell louder. Pepe!
Epic!
Pepe!
Epic!
There it is. That's the tree. You see the mark? My hideout is just a bit further to the north. You can put me down there. We're here. Put me down. Where's Pepe? Shit. Let's see if I can stand up. Henry, come here.
What now?
Oof. I need a drink. And to catch my breath, here, take my water skin. Fill it up in that barrel over there. I'll just lie down here in the meantime. What about that water, Henry?
Water. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. This will clear my head. I know you've done a lot for me already, but there's something else I need. You've got to find Pepik. Whether he ran off or someone stole him, he's in trouble.
What does Pepic look like?
He's very dark, nearly black. He may not be as muscular as a regular worker, but he's quick.
So, who is this Pepik, anyway?
He's one of Lord Vonbergo's subjects. He's very kind, but can't be on his own, especially not in the woods.
Let me guess. Pepik is a horse?
What the hell did you think he was? My personal servant? Of course he's a horse! And not just any horse. Like I said, he's from Lord Vonbergo himself!
Who could have taken him? We're in the middle of the woods. There's nobody around.
I haven't, man.
What are we going to do about it?
You'll have to track him down.
All right, I'll find him. I can't carry you all the way home on my back. Where should I start?
I tied him up by that sickly tree over there. All that's left is the cut rope. I'd start over there. There must be some tracks. Once you track him down, hop on him and ride over. He's very nice. I'm sure he'll let you. Just watch out for those thieves. If you were to take care of them as well, I surely wouldn't mind.
I'm on it. Rest up in the meantime.
Thanks, friend. And another thing. I had a hunting crossbow on the saddle. If you find that as well, keep it, for your trouble.
Somebody untied the horse and led him along the path. A hunting horn. I reckon the huntsman had it hanging on his saddle, and it fell off here. Oh, I'm on the right track. They kept going along the path.
There you are. Come on. Yeah. Look, nice.
Ooh, that's quite a pile. They must have gone this way.
Nice. Where do you see it? Oh, where it's fell. Come on. God. Bro, what the Where are you, Jano? Come on. Look at that.
A saddlebag. They emptied it and threw it away. More tracks. They can't be far now. That must be the poacher's camp. I've got to be careful now.
Clear off!
Why, man? Someone at it. Here now. Let's fight. No.
Everyone here! We got pets here! You're mine!
Don't worry!
I surrender!
No!
Enough!
I'll kill you! You're no match for us, arsehole! You wanna try me?
Follow me! We're fucked! That stinks! Stop the bleeding.
Useless!
No!
You deserve
I give up.
to die, you murderer!
Show your stuff!
I yield! Mercy! I surrender! Let me go!
No.
Run!
Thank God! Thank you, lad. You won't see me again.
What the fuck?
Useless.
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Show what you're made of! I
Okay.
All right, Pepik. Let's go and see Vostatek.
Die!
Whoa! Found Pepik. The bandits had him, just like you said.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you, lads. Thanks, Harold.
You're welcome. And my name's Henry.
Whatever. What did you do with those horse sons?
They're dead. Down to the last one.
Serves them right. You're one hell of a fighter. You're a real tough fella. I mean, you stink, and your shoulders are pointy. But a tough fella nonetheless.
Enough already.
All right then. Will you ride with us? Or will we meet back at my place? We've got a lot to celebrate.
I'll ride with you. We wouldn't want you falling off that horse along the way.
Henry, you found him. I knew something had happened.
It's all right, Slatter.
Vitek, come here. Pa's home. Thank God you're all right. What happened?
Nothing much. Some wolves went after the carcass I had and chased me up a tree. Good thing Henry here showed up to save me.
Mother of God, that could have ended badly.
What is it, Ma? He's fine, just like I said he'd be.
Vitek, don't be rude.
He's right, though. I'm mostly fine.
Don't talk rot. What about your leg? Don't tell me a wolf bit you.
Nothing like that. I did that jumping down from the tree.
Are you sure there were even any wolves to begin with? You reek of booze! Again! He was drunk, wasn't he?
Those wolves were really there. Whether Vostatek had been drinking before that had nothing to do with it.
Right. So he was off his head.
That's enough, Vitek. I won't have you speaking to your father like that.
But...
Quiet. Apologize to your pa.
Give it a rest. Both of you. Please. Vitek is right. I'm the one that should be apologizing. I was drunk. But I promise you, I'll change my ways.
I don't want any more of your promises. But I'm sorry. I'm glad you're all right. But I've got to go. We have some work to do.
What are we going to do with that boy?
I'll have a word with him later.
That's enough talk. Henry, we've got to reward you somehow. If you ever need a place to sleep, our door is always open.
That's right. And you deserve a big pile of groschen. You saved Peppy and even dealt with those poachers on top of it.
What poachers?
Oh, nothing, Slatter. Thanks, Henry. Here you are.
Happy to help.
Now, if you'll both excuse me, I've got to sleep it off.
Thank you, Henry. Truly. Stop by sometime.
Greetings to you.
I'm looking for my dog.
What's that got to do with me? Everyone's looking for something.
You're a huntsman, so I figured you'd have some idea if there's a stray dog roaming around here. It's possible he might have joined a pack of wolves.
Now that you mention that wolf pack, I've got it in for them. And I'm not the only one. They've been wreaking havoc around Simine, chasing after game. It's driving old Lord Simine mad. But you're telling me an ordinary mutt joined up with them?
I'll have to go and verify it. Thanks.
Folks say they're always prowling up in the woods and rocks above the pond in the evenings. If you want to find them, try looking around there before dusk.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
Can you tell me more about dog illnesses?
Great, let's get to it. Learning this trick will take some time.
Where to go find mud? Wow, that's so far. Misty report. Bro, what the I answered the quarter direct inside the game. Whoa. What?
What? Mutt, come here. Good boy, good boy.
What the fuck? Where are you?
Here, mutt. Stay. Here, mutt.
Hit it.
Free! You little flea-ridden furball. Where have you been? What's that? Those wolves have turned you wild. Ah, I'm glad nothing happened to you. I was worried about you. Seriously, there wasn't a moment I didn't think about you. Oh, come here, you cute little monster. So, tell me, did you like it over there? Did you meet a pretty she-wolf over there? Oh, I'm just playing around. But did you miss me at least? What? You didn't? Did you forget about me? Ah, so you're just kidding me, eh? Do you want to go back there? Or are you going to stay with me? I'm glad to hear that. So, we'll get down to work then, eh? There are a lot of things we must do. What were you thinking? Where did you run off to? I was so worried about you. You can't do things like that to me. Just don't do it again. Next time, stay by my side. Got it? That's good. Because otherwise I'd have to pull you by the ears. Let's go.
Go sniff somewhere else. Call off that dog.
Do I want to send Mutt home?
Yeah, clear off. Call off that dog.
Go! That's what I thought. You have a kind master. Eh, Matt?
Do I want to send Mutt home? Mutt, Tijeliov.
Come on.
Just to tickle the voivod. It seems like Aranka was telling the truth. Guy Jasmore. Careful!
Oh, Devla! You should go and get washed up. You look terrible.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Tumenge! You look just like that Aranka was talking about. Go and see the voivod.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Aye, you got that right, Mura. Me and my stallion Dant have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hoof.
All the horses in the region? What does that entail?
You will see for yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive. Where you get it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge together.
You found a nice source of income, I'll give you that.
And if you just happen to like the horse so much that you would like to keep it, perhaps because you still go everywhere on foot, I would be happy to teach it to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is. Of course you will have to pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
Put him by the pennants over there.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll have a look at the wares. What do you have for sale?
You look to me a lot like the one Aranka was talking about. The voivod will want to talk to you. I'm sorry.
No.
Hail.
Look at him, that gajo. Aranka described somebody just like him. Go and see the voivod.
God bless.
Mr. Spalikera.
Good day.
Dalistes. Oh, it is you, Charges.
What are you talking about?
You are that chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me, the Terno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes, the one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
What? What's a chavo? What am I supposed to do?
Go and see the voivod, he will tell you more.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Oh no. Can I buy all?
Thank you, friend. And come again. What'll it be?
I'll have a look at your wares. A word about the price.
Katsigajo.
I'll go for that.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care, Temera. The voivod will want to talk to you.
Thank you. And a good day to you. Excuse me.
Servus. Excuse me.
God be with you. What would you like?
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi! It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
How's it going, eh?
On top of the world. Same as ever.
Can you show me how you pull off some of your feats of strength?
I don't know. You mean you don't know how to hand out slaps? Or just how to follow one up?
Well, I'm not a complete beginner. And I'm not as interested in slaps as I am in swordsmanship and wrestling.
Ah, I see. I could help with that. I wouldn't want to beat a dead horse, after all. You know what I mean, right?
I understand. I'll try not to disappoint you. And I'd be grateful if you'd make time for me, Master.
Of course I'll show you what I know. But you can't be stingy, my friend.
I understand. Don't worry. I'll pay you. Are you good with a sword?
I'm good with everything, my friend. But I prefer a bone-breaking cudgel over a sword.
That doesn't sound bad. But I'd like to...
I get it. You just want to cross swords with the famous Master Tomcat, right? Let's get started.
I'd like to learn something.
And what would you be interested in?
Let's spar a bit. I'd like to see some of your tricks with my own eyes.
Well, I can't help you there. But if you're interested...
You're right.
Great, come on!
I'd like to learn something.
And what would you be interested in?
I'd like to learn how to handle an axe or a mace.
Excellent choice. The cudgel's my
The cudgel?
And as soon... Let...
I'd like to learn something.
And what would you be interested in?
Can you fight with a pot?
I can show you all sorts of things.
Why?
Well,
Why not?
Look.
And I'm...
Come on.
Come on down.
How's life? All good?
Couldn't be better, lad.
You were raised by a wild bear, you said?
You think I'm lying? Or you're just amazed?
Well, it's just you're the first person I ever met who had that kind of... upbringing.
The first, the only one. It was a cruel winter when they found me in that bear's den as a baby.
So you're an orphan?
If we rule out a human baby being born to a bear, then I reckon that's a good bet.
Right.
What?
No, I meant I was being stupid. About the bear thing.
Well, there you go. Like I say.
What can you do, Tomcat?
Me?
Come on.
If I...
What about... I'd like to...
I can...
Jesus.
Ah,
Wait,
hey, nothing.
you don't take risks.
No. If I...
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I've been missing a good fight around.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Well, don't thank me yet.
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena. Excuse me.
Shall we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. You're going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
I'll get it. Let's do it.
Don't pause. Why didn't you finish? See? That's the way. Again. Wrong. You have to make 3 attacks in quick succession. Beautiful. You've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally, left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
All right.
I said 3 attacks in a row. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from.
Come
You
on.
mixed up the directions. Again. Where are you attacking from? Try again. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Don't pause. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction.
Oh, what the?
You
Attack
mixed
from
up
the
the
sword
directions.
surface and from up,
Again.
right, left.
Nice. Now do it again. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Why didn't you follow through? Well done. That's that, then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want, but it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all, Meisterhowl, also known as the Master Strike.
How can I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge.
That's right!
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
God bless.
Can I spend the night here? I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
For a few groschen, you can sleep on the hay.
Agreed. I'll pay. I hope that'll be enough.
Fine. Feel free to sleep on the hay, but don't go wandering around my home.
I heard at the Troskovitz Tavern that you might have a job offer.
Well, you don't look lame. I reckon I could find some work for you.
I also heard you're invited to that big wedding coming up.
That's no business of yours at the moment.
All right. So what kind of work do you have for me?
You'll be carrying sacks of flour.
You don't have anything better? I can do other, more useful things.
Oh, that's nice and all, but there's only one thing I need from you right now, and that's hauling sacks of flour.
Maybe you could use an armed escort. In a remote place like this, I'm sure you could use someone with some battle experience.
Battle experience, you say? Aye. I suppose you look the part. Fighting for your life, all dressed in steel. I reckon that takes a lot of strength, eh?
That it does. And not just strength.
Of course. So, as a fearless strong man, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a little warm-up. Hauling sacks of flour for me.
Do you really have nothing better I could do?
I do, but only for people I know already. And you're not one of them.
All right. It's not like I have much of a choice, do I?
The sacks are in the barn, and the wagon is in front of it. I'll give you a groschen for every half-dozen you carry. It may not seem like much, but if you don't dawdle, you might even save up for some nag at the Sameen stables. I heard they got lucky and recently rounded up a bunch of horses from some company that got routed by bandits. They've got some gray old nag that they're practically giving away. You won't have to buy food. We'll take care of that. And you can sleep here, in the barn. But not on the sacks of flour, you understand? Or I'll tan your hide. Climb up to the loft with the others.
Ah, fuck me.
Careful what you wish for. Go on, get to work. God be with you. Excuse me.
Greetings.
Praise God.
Motherfucker, que bicho. B9.
Christ, pardon me.
Won't even break a sweat at this rate.
God bless.
Isn't getting any lighter. Have to be careful not to drop it. Good exercise. It's as light as a feather. Time for another one. Won't even break a sweat at this rate. Isn't getting any lighter. It's as light as a feather. Good exercise. Kurwa.
Kurwa. What the fuck?
What the?
Well, you got it done. I said, are you done?
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain here, Miller. It's got a bit of a metallic flavour to it.
Kurwa. Can't you be more careful?
Tell me the truth. What are you really doing here?
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy.
What?
I understand. It seems impossible. I'm sure you're asking yourself what that has to do with the metal in the sacks. But we're only just scratching the surface. You see, for my experiment, I'll need something sinfully earthy. Something we'll have to appropriate. And that's something you can help me with, my curious apprentice.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. Now listen up. In Troskovitz, next to the tavern, there's a rat house. And in that rat house, there's a chest. And in that chest is a document I need. One that used to be mine. But due to an unfortunate twist of fate, ended up there. It's called The Offer of Hermes Trismegistos. It's written right on it. You said you could do all sorts of things, so I assume reading is one of them. Am I right?
I can read. But I reckon that's the catch, isn't it?
The catch is, the chest is under lock and key, and most likely well guarded.
Of course it is. And then you'll get me into Semin's wedding?
Aye. If you help me, I'll find a way to get you there. Miller's honor.
I'd like to learn more about the art of thievery.
Thievery? Why call it the art of thievery? It's simply an art. But all right, enough wordplay. If you want to learn something, go and see Hensel. He'll tell you how to relieve people of the things in their purses, or how to quickly and painlessly send them to the land of dreams.
Bro.
And if you'd like to try opening locks without a key, there's a chest in the barn that you carried the sacks to. You can practice on that.
No, I doubt the bailiff will let me roam around the rat house and go peeking through his chests. Any advice on getting in there without being spotted?
Oh, come on. Do I really have to spell it out for you? Black clothes, a play of light and dark. A quiet night, and those who live in the shadows, concealed beneath its veil.
Is that supposed to be advice?
Just get some inconspicuous clothing and head over there after midnight.
And where can I get some clothes like that?
I had my outfit washed in the Gilioff bathhouse, but after a bit of disagreement, they refused to give it back. It's my gift to you. All you have to do is pick it up.
Pick them up? You want me to steal them, don't you?
Doesn't it sound like a suitable appetizer before the main course? There's no sense in trying to deal with the owner, Dorothy, anyway. She's a contrary woman who's impossible to talk to.
I'm not even surprised your paths crossed. Where exactly should I look for this document? I doubt they've only got one chest in the Troskovitz rat house.
I can't help you there, but my hand Zinnik might know more. He had the document on him, but then the bloody fool got caught because of something else, and they took it from him. I'm pretty sure he's still on display in the stocks on the square. Just remember, lad, If you get caught like he did, the guards will turn out your pockets. And it would be pretty hard to explain what a tramp like you is doing with a document he can't even read.
All right. I reckon I know
तुम भी
everything I
स्ट्रीम
need.
करो.
Thanks.
ये पता नहीं शायद फिर तक वैसा होता लाल. हाँ करना क्या था हमको बहुत लंबा है. Steal the document from the school. Practice takedown and pickpocketing. यहाँ पे है ना. teleport. वॉइस तो वैसे यार तुमको हमेशा लो लगता है. ठीक है बॉस में भी. अब इससे ज्यादा हम क्या करें. Can abusive payments you. हाँ पको अब तो तेरा उम्र हो गया. ये क्या है?
Hail, good man. Want to warm up a little?
Greetings, sweet maiden.
Corin!
Would you like to play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Wagoners.
Let's play.
I hope luck will be on my side today. Good game. You deserve it.
Yeah. Alright. ये म्यूजिशियन लग रहा है जो का यार. एक कपड़ा इसका.
I'm surprised you dare to play me.
No, Mary.
एक चीज देखे वो ऊपर देखे देखो. हम स्काई में देखते तो FPS कैसे मस्त बढ़ जाता तेरा. 176. नीचे देखेंगे भी तो वो यही हाल है. 100 प्लस. सीधा देखेंगे तो देख कैसे घट जाता है. 60 नीचे देख रहे देखो. 100 प्लस. एसी के लिए चलते हैं अच्छा रहेगा. सही जा रहे ना. अरे यहाँ जाना था हमको. नहीं स्टीव्स क्लॉथ. फील्ड अकाउंट है. Gas and steel cloth, steel clothing. पूछा झुक के चलना पड़ेगा इसमें. ज्यादा स्पेस आएगी. देख नीचे देख रहे तो अच्छा खासा मिलेगा. ऊपर देखने तो और मिलेगा. सीधा देखने तो कम हो जाता है. यहाँ से क्लोथ नहीं है ना. यही था शायद.
What'll it be?
I need to take a load off.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
All right. But money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You'll find exactly what you're looking for in my bath.
क्या हो रहा है?
Look, don't try that again. I've no need for stuff like that.
What the heck?
Oof. I'd rather wash mine as clothes than this.
Bruh.
You're a bit picky, aren't you? can I help you today?
I heard you have some clothes here that belong to Miller Crazel.
You're damn right I do. They're here waiting for him. Only I had to put them away in a chest in the loft. So I don't have to be constantly reminded of the debt Crazel racked up here. Taking his bloody time he is, the bastard. Those rags have been here for so long, the rats have got into them. Why do you care about them so much anyway?
I like to take them.
The miller mentioned them. Said I could take them.
Are you his new lackey or what? Did Zinnek start to get on his nerves?
Well,
Look, I don't really care who takes them. They're a bunch of boring rags. But if you only knew how much work it was to wash out them particular black stains and sew up the burn holes, and most of all, to wash out that awful stench of rotten eggs, blah. Along with Crazel's debt, it'll cost you this much, including the price of soap.
fine. I'll pay. My God. That's a price fit for a king's wardrobe.
I told you, that's including the debt. You can sort that out with the miller yourself. Here's the key to the chest in the loft. There's some other forgotten rags lying around near it. That's how you'll recognize it. What are you giving me that look for? You're not going to make me go up and get them, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it. I'd like to use your services.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
I could use the company of a pretty bathmaid.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Great. But it'll cost you.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
क्या हुआ ये? कुछ नहीं बोला. ये क्या बक्सा खोला? इसके अंदर कुछ डाल दिया.
I apologize.
क्या डाला इसके अंदर? कुछ नहीं है. बड़ा अंधेरा है यहाँ पे. अच्छा कहाँ है? यहाँ है क्या? ऐसे आएंगे.
God be with you.
फ्रेग्रेंस. कौन सा कपड़ा लेना है हमको?
Damn. These are some fine thieving clothes.
और ले लिए चलो. इसके साथ
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
इसको जा सकते हैं. इसके अंदर क्या है? भाई हाँ अच्छे कर. अच्छा हम भी करेंगे. हम तो फीस वाला इवेंट करेंगे और थोड़ा वही नहीं चाहिए हमको ये सब. Damn, 48 पे दिख रहा है.
Not this again.
Get information जब personal practice. ये इधर है. E about ना.
Stop!
Greetings.
Same to you. Come and have a chat. Look, I'll tell you how this is going to go down. You're going to give me every last groschen you
Bro, what
have.
the fuck?
If not,
लूटेगा हमको.
I'm the last person you'll see on this godly earth. Choice is yours.
अबे इतना सारा.
Please, good sir, let me pass. I have enough hardship in life as is. My mother recently passed away. I don't have a groschen to my name. I used to help the knacker haul corpses for a pittance. Then I had to lug pails of shit to the skimmer pit. I reeked so bad the villagers chased me away with sticks. And this morning, I got swept away in the creek. I'm still dripping now. My friend lost a leg because of all the pus oozing out of it. I've got rid of most of the lice, so that rash on my back must be from something else.
Christ. Go, please, just go.
Lord.
A good haul, that's what.
कहाँ जाना था? ठीक है, तेरा देखेंगे. मन क्या तो. सुबह होने कब जा करते टी. इससे पिकपॉकेट प्रैक्टिसिंग. पिकपॉकेट. चलो चलो. ये है. देख मेरे पास कपड़ा का क्या है. बोहेमियन. वो थी वाला कहाँ गया जो थी वाला था. Pouch 4 belt on the pouch 5 hunter. Armor 1 है. armor 3 को देता हूँ. 3 counter. ये सही है. ऐसे नहीं मेरे पास भी अच्छा होगा. ये सही है. अच्छा.
Greetings to you.
Crazel told me you'd show me how to do a takedown.
Then follow me. So Crazel took you on just like that? Surprising. Crazel hardly trusts anyone. He's a smart man. So don't you even think about betraying him. That would end badly for you. Not to scare you, though. That's not what I'm here for.
कोको देखा है क्या? चला गया.
Well then, it's easy. Sneak up behind me and choke me out. I won't fight back the first time, so you should have no trouble. Just remember, you mustn't let me see you.
ठीक है. All right.
I'll give it a try.
Ouch! You took me down nicely, in such a way that I don't notice. That's how it should be.
Stand up. Now what to do?
I want to try my hand at pickpocketing.
Bro, someone cosplay.
Crazel said you could help me with that too.
कहाँ का?
Go ahead, since we're here.
हमको तो नहीं दिखा कोई को.
Let's begin.
Not so fast. You're new here, so here's some advice before we get started.
Don't worry. It's not my first time.
Well, well, well. You fancy yourself. Let's see. Where would you look for keys on a person?
In the front pouch, of course.
All right. I see you have some skills. Do you think you're up to stealing something from the front?
I'm not quite ready for that.
Don't you want to hear about it anyway?
All right. Tell me.
First of all, rich or poor, most folks carry their things in a pouch either in front or in the back. The front one holds keys, coin, and other small items.
And the rest is in the back?
Exactly. Now, this is important. Don't steal from the front pouch unless you're sure you know what you're doing.
No problem. I can manage a different way.
Oh yeah? And how's that?
I'll take it from behind.
That you can. Just remember, it'll be further away and there's a bigger risk of getting caught.
Don't worry. I've tried it before.
Show me how nimble your fingers are then.
All right? Let's do it.
Then, I don't have all day. Careful. Do you have it yet?
What's the purpose of that pen? I see you're not grazing livestock there.
Indeed we're not, friend.
Fist what? Does the
crazy? Hey.
And who?
Well, if you meant and if he.
Thank you.
God. Well, if. Well. Careful. What are you doing there?
That's enough for me. Show me one more time how to knock someone out.
Do you want to start from where we ended?
Let's continue, please.
All right, let's kill two birds with... I didn't fight back the first time. This time I won't make it so easy. Remember, if your victim is able to defend himself, you can still turn things around. But it'll be a close call, shall we?
All right, let's do it.
Nice choke. I'm still seeing stars.
Leave it.
fucking murderer!
What the fuck? What?
You're the killer!
Look out! What?
Are you Zinnek?
Yeah, look, mate, I really need to piss. Can you let me out of here?
Crazel sent me. He's looking for some document the bailiff took from you.
And what's the password?
Hermes Trismegistos?
I'm just yanking your pizzle. You should have seen your face. They caught me at night when I was robbing a merchant, and then they make any distinction between what I stole and what I already had on me. They took everything, including that document, and locked it all away in the chest of stolen things in the rat house jail. You could get into the jail from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you could get there from behind the tavern alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually, I had it, but when the guards shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber, next to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Every guard in Troskovitz has one. Best to rob one of them who's slacking off or having a nap. Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
Well, I'm still learning, so I could use some advice.
You're in luck. You're speaking to a master. Of course, I am in the stocks just now, but that was just rotten luck. There ain't much I can teach you like this, is there? Better go and see Crazel. Take care, friend.
अरे बाबा मुझे
What kind of pig was sitting here?
what the fuck?
Show what you're made of! Someone better hold me back!
You're no match for me!
What do you want?
Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
Fuck you!
I saw a murder! Quick!
Haven't you enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield!
Come on then! We know how to make quick work of murderers here.
Let's try it.
Wait, let me explain.
Talk then, but make it quick.
That man was a dangerous bandit and a murderer. I did the right thing.
What the hell are you talking about? He never seemed like a bandit to me.
Well, that's not something he's going to go about announcing, is it?
Right, but I'd expect he'd be at least a little suspicious. I reckon you're a filthy liar.
No.
You're a murderer and you're trying to cover it up.
Wait, I want to atone. And I'll pay the blood money.
Paying a family for someone's life doesn't come cheap. Do you have the money?
I do.
Very well, custom allows it. I'll make sure the money goes to the family. Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
No.
All right. Have a look then.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now be on your way.
Christ! In case something else bad happens.
Careful!
At least it stopped the bleeding.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you're not allowed here. Out! Now! Out! Now! That's right. Well, if anything's gone missing here, then you're in for it.
I'm looking for Lord Capon of Perkstein, my master. Do you know where I might find him?
Oh my God, what are you on about now? Are you sure you aren't a bit simple? Wasn't one stay in the pillory enough for you?
What the... Alright, I meant... Where did the other fellow go?
I don't know. Last I saw he was trudging along the road to the Geleov Tavern. And thank God he's gone. Farewell.
You're not permitted to be here.
You're mine!
Let's see what you can do. You won't surrender?
Calm down! I surrender!
That attempt at strangling will cost you. You'll either pay in groschen, or your back will feel the cane.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now, show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now, be on your way. Be on your...
Wake up! You again? Go away!
Someone knock me out.
You took something from us. I saw you do it. There's a thief here. You've got to catch him.
Look out! I'll stop him. It was you!
He's stealing. He took something.
I surrender!
I've got you. Felt like stealing, eh? Return what you stole and pay for the damages. And if you threw it away somewhere, you're in for it.
And I thought such things only happened in Prague.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now, let's have a look at what you've stolen. Show me the goods. And if I find anything else on you that doesn't belong to you, I'll confiscate that too.
Take a look then.
Good. You don't have anything else on you that doesn't belong to you. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now, be on your way. Aye, well, that's taken care of. Off you go now. Get... out of here, fella, or I'll deal with you again. That's it. And next time...
What? What do you want?
You don't belong.
I've got my eye on... Hey! You're not allowed here! Correct, you nightcrawler!
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender now! I said surrender!
Fuck off!
Enough! We'll do this the hard way then. Come on then!
Calm down! I surrender!
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people now.
Look.
What are you talking about?
Look, we're back.
Where?
It's like, they're with... Well, at high noon, then all of a sudden, that girl made a... Aye.
All right then, well, that's taken care of. Off you go now. Do you want me to arrest you again, or what? You can't hang around here.
What's that?
Hey,
you
you
took
better get your
something
paws
from
out of
us.
there.
I saw you do it.
What'll it be?
Make me!
That's quite enough.
You fight like an old hag! Huh.
You never saw that coming. Come on then.
I
Don't
feel
think I won't
quite
cut you to
hungry!
pieces.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I found this parchment close by, and if you ask me, it's a map to, well, something.
What, exactly? You can't leave me hanging like that.
All right, well, I'm hoping it's a treasure map that will lead me to my fortune.
Well, how about you show it to me? I'm pretty familiar with these parts. I might be able to help you.
Well, all this wandering has made my feet sore, but you'll give it back straight away. You got that? Or I'll lose my temper.
Don't worry.
Give it to me. Pray for a quick death, you bastard. I'm on your death! I'll beat you. How about this? Ah! The Lord sees you.
What did I do to you? What?
Mind where you're going.
How about some more advice on sneaking around in Troskowitz?
You've come to the right man. As clumsy as a blind dog and about as inconspicuous as a cow at a banquet table.
Well, I was
Let's...
That's all. I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
Dabbling in alchemy here. At the mill.
That's not a bad guess. But don't forget about astrology. Theurgy. Although that's something anyone with a great... Now show it to me. Good.
What now? Did you hear me?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Seming.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way. Only it'll be a little longer than expected.
Another miller's trick. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Now Now, there's no trick. I promised I'd get you into that wedding. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great
Enough. I'm sick of Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. You guessed it. It's nothing less than high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real, not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and belly.
Tell me more about it, then.
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to know what all of this is leading to. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. It can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with... Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
I added in what...
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Sure.
And how long will it take before you tell me...
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter...
This has something to do with the alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Crazel wedding gift for a young semi?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks, but saltpeter is the most important.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out? So how much salt...
That. Well...
Wondering...
Well,
What about that saltpeter pit?
They haven't. We've got our hands full with other matters, if you hadn't. That's why I hoped you'd help.
All right, then. I just hope you know where to... And also that you'll get me into that wedding as...
Yes, Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter.
So this Bonnie,
Bonnie is someone I trust without question. And you should. Not only. The main difference is it has...
Hold you.
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. She'll tell you the rest herself. That's a secret...
Your best pe...
All
right, then.
There's a... Oh, she's just...
Bonnie.
Bonnie? Right along.
To the lair.
God be with you. Maybe wash up a...
Huh? Hey, you! Halt! Surrender, now! Coming your way, then. I'll beat you into submission.
I surrender.
There's no point in resisting. You will be justly punished for everything you've...
Wait, no! You're wrong. Do you mean to tell me that a man has no right to protect his honor? I was insulted. And in a country that honors God, to protect oneself from offense is a divine right. But I reckon none of that applies here. How shameful.
Hold on now. We're all decent folk here. If your deeds were truly committed in defense of your honor, then we'll leave things be for now.
God bless you.
God bless you.
My God! Why are you all covered in blood? What do you want?
I met the local beggar. Barrow was her name.
She's here again? Oh, confound it. But we'll get rid of her somehow, you'll see.
What? But
You didn't give her any money, I hope? Rabble like that are like stray cats. Feed them once, and you'll never get rid of them.
No, she just told me you might know where I could get some armor.
Armor? Unless you want to join the local watch, I don't think I can help you. Unless, maybe, Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov. We might sell you something.
But Barrow told me you might know of something better. The armor of some Brunswick?
Oh, that? Lad, 'tis but a legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
Are you saying I don't look like a knight to you?
Well, actually... Oh, apologies, sir. My eyesight isn't what it used to be. You know, I spend all my time poring over books. So, that legend. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite...
Could you recount?
Well, Why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had, so he decided to head out into the...
A man after my own...
You may think so, but his wife, her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick still, but...
Then what happened?
Over and so after so...
Well, consider...
Brun and from his wife at the... For...
Where did Brunswick's armour come from?
It is this George.
I think...
And as a reward only, of course, it looked like...
Chenyet? Well, if the...
Lord it said, or...
And do you know where I could find...
Yes, lad, if it even real... But I do... Sir Chenyet, do you want it?
Then how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armour gleaming still.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell! I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously owned the armour, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armour, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here. Take it as a keepsake. And now go.
God bless you.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit, and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The Butcher of Vranik.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I think it's all a load of shit. Just some hocus pocus to cover up shameless robbery.
Well now, so you're a bailiff's man and you're on our trail?
No. It's just I'm not as naive as you seem to think.
Look out! Behind you!
What?
Just testing how alert you are. You know, if a golem punches you, you won't get up again. Whether you're naive or not. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
No. I have plenty of time. But where to start?
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zeneg in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zeneg and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once, but it's a shame I don't have my dog Sniffer no more. It was fun with him at least.
Crazel mentioned that he died.
Aye, from some fucking disease. He started getting these lumps all over his body. Then he stopped eating and what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also...
I found myself following the path of the knight. My only brother now is my sword.
Oh, aye. Men these days solve all their problems in armor on the field, gouging each other's eyes out and hacking off each other's limbs. Where are the good old days when everything could be solved with a simple dagger stab or a nice strong cup of hemlock? Jesus, I sound like an old crone now, eh? And you know who else pines for the good old days? Crazel. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of experience, like as if he's lived...
It's his beard that does that. Don't let it... Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zeneg fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming, and I'm not going to... Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean, and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6.
6 times?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms.
Certainly. Well, you take a chunk of salt and pray to St. Peter to miraculously
You won't find it any joking matter soon enough. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave.
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it.
God's mistake.
And he also wanted me to taste it.
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold.
Jeez.
Not a person who's digging holes.
You mean a knacker?
Exactly. And the one we have.
Well, I haven't met him yet.
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz.
So I'm in for a...
Seems like... I learned it.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old... He's always...
Good idea.
He lives a lot the but... God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
I'd like to learn something.
And what would you like?
I hear you're good at opening locks without a key. I'd like to learn.
All right, but it'll take some time.
Greetings. Can't it wait till morning? Farewell and good night.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for that now. Come back later.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for that now. Come back later. So cold.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for that now. Come back later. It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Isn't it another piece of Brunswick's armor? Fortune smiles upon me. Why, it's another piece of Brunswick's armor. Isn't it the queerest of Sir Brunswick? That's fortunate. Right, I'm going. Calm down.
Get out of here, you hobbit, and hurry up! What are you doing with that weapon? Clear off! Kurva! Enough! What is...
Don't worry.
We're gonna get you, awesome. All yours. Now that's what I call.
Take him down! Right.
You wanna try me?
Hurry up, you idiots! With me!
What do you want?
Abandon!
And you'll get another right away!
You've no chance against me!
Right between the... No, I'm done with this.
No! No! I give up!
Brunswick's helm? What's it doing here?
careful.
Good day to you.
Good day.
What do you need, sir?
My body is in need of rest and relaxation.
Certainly. We're open.
Prepare me a hot bath and wash my clothes.
Great. But it'll cost you.
I'll gladly pay you.
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
Sir.
There we are. You're all done.
I apologise.
And stop by again any time. Remember, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Are you going to do laundry today?
Ah,